Hey everyone, and welcome to module number 7. In this module, we'll be focusing on outlining and organizing your speech appropriately. Now, full disclosure, this is a little bit more of a complex type of subject matter. Your natural inclination will most likely be to wanting to construct a speech just the way it feels right to you intuitively. But you will see it will make a lot more sense if you actually systematically construct your speech and make sure that their clarity is there and that each idea connects to the next one. Okay. So as always, we're going to start with the overview page of module 7. So you click on module 7, organizing and outlining. And here, as always, we're stating the objectives for this particular module. So this entire module will be exclusively dedicated to outlining and organizing of your speech. This includes how to construct main points, subpoints, and demonstrations, but also certain organizational patterns that you can choose for your speech. It's probably going to make a little more sense once you complete reading chapter 8 of the book, okay? And to complete this module successfully, just read chapter 8, all on organizing and outlining. Then complete the discussion board assignment. You will be asked to do a post and, of course, respond to 2 of your peers. Then the first big assignment is coming up. I'm asking you to create your first draft of an outline for your informative speech, for the upcoming informative speech. And then we're ending this module by taking a short quiz on outlining and organizing. Okay, moving right along. For this module, you want to read chapter 8. Let me click on it really quickly just so you can get an idea of what it looks like. So as you can see right here, chapter 8 is dedicated to organizing and outlining. It speaks about the topic, the purpose, and the thesis. You know, every speech needs to have a thesis statement about the body of the speech, right? Main points and subpoints, and then the organizational styles or organizational patterns. That is the way the overarching system, the overarching pattern, the overarching approach or strategy you take to come up with your main points in a meaningful way, right? And there is something about connecting your main points and, of course, different ways you can outline your speech. So again, this particular module and this chapter is a little more complex. You probably might want to resist learning this a little bit, but I'm telling you, it's absolutely worth it. Once you start wrapping your mind around it, things will make a lot more sense, and you will see your audience will thank you for it. When we give speeches, just like when we give directions, everything makes sense to us, right? Because it's coming from us. So of course, we make sense to ourselves, but the audience can often get lost. And of course, that's something we have to prevent from happening. So outlines help you to systematically and logically connect ideas in a clear and cohesive manner just to maximize your success in delivering the speech, okay? So here I'm asking you to actually read the entire chapter, take your time, try to really absorb it. This right here is kind of the fundamental building block of a speech. All right. So up next, we have the page where you find this video right here. So again, if you're not certain how you came across this video, if you were just clicking on things, here is where the video is located, okay? Then the first piece of information revolves around the introduction. When it comes to the introduction, make sure to check out one of the previous modules that explains how attention-gaining devices work, what a thesis statement is, and of course, what the preview includes, the preview and the signposting, right? So this is a little bit of a repetition of a previous module, okay? But you want to create an introduction that's engaging, that hooks the audience, and that seamlessly leads into your speech with your main points. Your main points should be previewed and signposted. So first, second, and third, for instance. Okay. And then next up, the body of the speech. Right here, I have a quick summary of the most important aspects you want to consider. So just read through it, see if it makes sense to you, and of course, contact me if you're lost anywhere. Then I have a few words about the conclusion. At the end of the speech, you need to review the main points that you covered, and you should have a strong closing statement. Please don't underestimate this component of a speech. It's really important to round off a speech and to make it memorable. It's important to have a strong ending to leave a lasting impression. Okay. Then I also uploaded a document that has everything in one place. So especially if you would like to print this might be a good idea. It's just a summary of everything with the explanations, formatting. So just go through it. I think this should be helpful. And most importantly, I have an example here of what the structure should look like: Roman numerals, uppercase letters, lowercase doubles. So this is called a system of symbolization. So it has the appropriate system of symbolization there. Roman numerals are always indicated by, main points are always indicated by Roman numerals, subpoints by uppercase letters, and demonstrations by Arabic numbers. Okay. And then here I have like a little bit of an example of how this could look like, right? So we have the main point that makes the general statement. Then we're going to get into greater specificity with subpoints A and B, and each of the subpoints is supported by a demonstration or an example indicated by Arabic numbers, okay? So what you see right here in this box is pretty much what I'm asking you to do for the discussion board assignment. So this is a good reference to take a look at, and hopefully it will make sense to you. All right. Right here we have this the aforementioned discussion board assignment. Just read through it. It's pretty straightforward. Find a thesis statement about an informative speech, write out that thesis statement, and then come up with 3 main points that connect directly to the thesis statement, that seek to answer what the thesis statement promises to do. Once you have completed that, please make sure to post a response to 2 of your peers. And again, you can go to the previous page and take a look at the little sample that I posted about Cancun. That is pretty much the idea behind what you're supposed to do. You only have to write out 3 main points. The example I have posted about Cancun has main points, subpoints, and demonstrations. You don't have to go into as much detail. You can if you would like to, but you don't have to. Okay. And then next up, we have the quiz. And once you completed the quiz, you're done. Again, this is a more complicated chapter, but it's completely worth learning. This is the building block for the class. So once you master this, you're in good shape. And as always, if you have any questions, please let me know by sending me an email through Canvas. Other than that, much success for mastering the module on organizing and outlining your speech.